Now let's learn the invoicing feature. So to create invoices and the quotations on the ZNI CRM, we have to make sure few of the major admin setting which has to be done prior creating an invoice or quote. So for that, we will be going to the account settings tab. Under the account setting, we'll be finding the invoicing part. In this, we'll be finding the settings submenu. Once we'll click over here, we'll be able to add logo. We'll be able to add code title, code serial number, all other things can be able to edit over here. Company info can be also edited. Terms and condition we can able to give. Invoicing setting we will be able to give over here in the same way as we have given in the quotation. Now aside from this, we will be able to add multiple taxes according to the country, and we will be able to add another tax percentage, whether it is default or some other things. This can be it will be automatically added to the invoices. Payment mode can be able to manage from here. Let's say payment gateway, cash, bank transfer. So those payment mode can be able to add. Now once this invoice setting has been done, we'll be going back to the dashboard and we'll be able to create the invoice under any of the lead. Also, we have another option given just on the left side, left pane on the CRM screen. You will be able to find where you will be able to create the quotation or the invoices. So to start with, we'll be clicking on the quotation. And from here, we will be able to find all the open quotes which are pending, which have not been converted to invoice. All those quotation you will be able to see it over here. Then let's suppose we can able to find all the open invoice or say pending invoice or closed invoice. Also, you will be able to find it over here. Now, let's start with the creation of quotation. So we have two different ways to create a quote or invoice. And from the option itself, we will be selecting the add new button, or we'll be going back to the lead page where we will be able to add the contacts. So let's say if we have Einstein Shankar, from here, from the billing part, we will be able to create the quotation. Just like this. So once we create new, automatically the detail will be fetched. However, from the other option, from where we are going to create the quotation, over here, we have to add the details. From here, we will be able to add the Hari Shankar or something like that. That details we have to fetch over here. Right. So once this is done, now over here we will be able to add the product name, the unit price, whatever we are going to give to the client, quantity, and then discount. If any given discount is going to give to the client, we'll be able to add it. Now these are the taxes as you can see. Currently it has been added all taxes as in default. Now other taxes we'll be able to add also from here. List given below. Now to proceed with the product name, initially we have to add a product. We have to make sure the product has to be added. So let me just go back onto the inventory page. So over here, you'll be finding the inventory tab over here, downside of the invoicing. So from here, we'll be able to add the products. Okay, so for this particular inventory part, we'll be creating another video as well. You will be finding the link on the top right corner of the screen. How to add the product, manage products, product list, the purchase order, or the PO list. We'll be creating another video over here. Now, in the quotation, once the customer has been selected, we'll be able to add the product over here. So let's proceed with the product category, product item name, or let's say, now we have a category under the refrigerator. We have a product name which is called 2-door 120-liter fridge refrigerator. I'm going to add. So the price was 85,000. The listed price was 85,000. Quantity we will be giving 1 as in. Discount if you want to give, we can give the percentage, or we'll leave it blank. Then we leave the listing. Let's say once we click on save, save the quotation, the quote number will be automatically populated over here, and we'll be able to add and edit the taxes. Right. Now once this is done, we'll resave the quotation and we can able to export it to the PDF format. Just like this. This is how the quotation will look like. This will be the format. This will be standard format. Also, we can able to email it directly from this particular single click option. We will be able to email the quotation directly to the customer's email, or we can directly print and hard copy by using the print feature. Also, one option is also available, which is the convert to invoice. So in a single click, we get the quotation to invoice directly. Now we'll go back to the client page, just like this. Well, by clicking on open contact, we'll be able to go to client page, client profile. So from here, we'll be able to find the billing section. This is the quotation, and this one is the invoice. So the number of the quotation will be this quote number, and then this is the invoice. So this is how the billing section is going to work as an invoicing. That's all in the invoicing part. Now we will learn how to settle the invoice in on ZNI CRM. So initially, we'll be going on to the invoicing section. On the left pane, we'll be finding the option called settle invoice. So prior settling invoice, we have to make sure that funds should be added in the customer ledger. So to do that, click on add funds. Now select the customer name over here. Now I'm going to credit the amount onto their account. Payment date, as I have selected today's date. Payment mode I have selected as an UPI or bank transfer. 100,000 amount I have added over here. Remarks paid through NEFT or UPI, and then save. So 100,000 has been added to the customer's ledger. So in the same way, we'll go back to the invoice section. Now over here, invoice has been showing as in pending. So over here, again, we'll go back to the settle invoice part, and then customer name. Now 100,000 has been the ledger amount. Over here, it's showing 100,300. So 300 amount is being still less. So what we will do is we will select this amount and then we'll settle this 100,000 initially. And then save. Now receipt has been added to the invoices. So we'll go back to the invoice section. We'll select this name invoice and then scroll down. We will be able to find the receipts. Remarks is showing as in 300 remaining. Now once we'll open the contact and we will go to the account name. So over here we will be able to find pending invoices as in 300. Ledger balance stands remain as in 0. Now in the same section, once we'll click on ledger, we'll be able to find it over here. How many invoices have been pending, how many invoices has been still open or closed, we'll be able to find it over here. So invoice amount was 10,300 as in showing over here, but however the status is still showing pending. Why? Because 300 amount is still remaining as in balance. All right, so that's all in the settling the invoice. Thanks.